As if NFL free agency couldn't get any crazier, Tom Brady is now expected to join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, that is right. Tom Brady is heading south to the NFC South. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL, here to talk about this breaking news along with a number of other major signings that have happened. If you are new to the channel, make sure you stay tuned in and locked here by subscribing, by turning on my post notifications, by following me on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, for my literally in the moment live updates and live analysis. So go ahead and do that. You don't want to miss out. We're here to talk about the biggest signing of the entire NFL free agency, which is Tom Brady signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I keep saying expect to sign because we haven't heard from Tom Brady himself that this is officially official. But obviously the big NFL reporters like Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, they have all tweeted it. So this is absolutely most likely going to happen. But that is why I keep saying expect to sign instead of has signed. And technically you really can't sign right now because you can just agree to deals. But you get my point here. And we know this, okay? This was essentially a two-team race between the Bucs and the Chargers. So it was going to be one of them. And so it turns out to be one of those two teams. It's not like it's a team out of left field. And so I believe this is obviously going to happen. There is a 99.9999% chance of this happening. Tom Brady going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So real quick, first thoughts on that was I was kind of shocked that he didn't go with the Los Angeles Chargers. And here's why. The Chargers obviously are in a win now situation. They have the weapons. You have Keenan Allen. You have Mike Williams. You have Hunter Henry, who they franchise tag. Melvin Gordon probably won't be back, but they've got Austin Eckler, who is no slouch. So this is a very talented roster. You have a solid head coach in Anthony Lynn, and you have a decent offensive line. Now, last year wasn't that great, but they tried to upgrade it. I think they signed Brian Bulaga. And so you take a look at their offense, it was fairly solid. You take a look at the defense, it's pretty good, especially in the secondary, even the pass rush with Joey Bosa. And it just made sense. LA, Tom Brady, finishing out his career out there, a la LeBron James, and you get to stay in the AFC. And, that's really where I thought Tom Brady would go. But obviously now with Tampa, this raises a few things as of why Tom Brady picked Tampa Bay. The easy answer here is he gets to stay closer to home. He's on the East Coast. He's able to see his family more. But then you take a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you realize this is the same team that had the leading passing yards leader last year in Jameis Winston. And what does that mean? That means they have weapons. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, arguably the best duo at wide receiver in the entire NFL. You've got solid tight ends in O.J. Howard and Cameron Brate. Running game's a little lacking for sure. You definitely need to upgrade there. But receivers, Tom Brady won't have any issues with receivers. I mean, it's a clear upgrade there. And you've got Bruce Arians as a head coach who is obviously fantastic. And Tampa Bay's defense came on strong at the end of last year. Now, they're in the NFC South. You got Drew Brees. You got to play him twice a year. You've got the Panthers now with Teddy Bridgewater. You've got the Falcons, who did decline a little bit. Still got Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. So that kind of threw me off. But remember how all these years we kept saying the NFC is so much better than the AFC? Well, Tom Brady may have wanted to get out of the AFC because you don't have to play Patrick Mahomes now, at least until the Super Bowl. You don't have to play Lamar Jackson now. And the AFC got a lot better. And so because of those reasons, that could potentially play a part in it. But at the end of the day, here's where I'm at, okay? As far as this move for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers, both of them I would have been happy if they signed Tom Brady. They would have made them Super Bowl contenders. Now, with the Chargers, I would have been a bit stronger in my belief of them being Super Bowl contenders. But with the Bucs, it's a little less, slightly less. But I still think they can. I mean, they can absolutely compete. Like right now at this point, would you be surprised if the Bucs win the NFC South? Absolutely not. And so this still obviously makes them a much, much better team. I mean, you're going from Jameis Winston to Tom Brady, for crying out loud. But then again, Jameis Winston did lead the NFL in passing yards, but also interceptions. You get my point. So I like this move from Tampa Bay's perspective. As far as Tom Brady, I still do think the Chargers would have been the better option for him, but got no issues with Tampa Bay. Should still be able to have the weapons he needs. I just felt like the Chargers had a bit more to offer to Tom Brady, but more power to Tom. Gets to stay closer to home, still gets a bunch of weapons, gets his money, and that's another thing too. Again, we don't know the full financials yet, but Tampa Bay is giving Tom Brady $30 million a year. I'm sure the Chargers were probably trying to offer that much as well, but this could have been about the money maybe too, but we don't know. So, like I said, obviously, from a team perspective, it's a home run hit. Look, I know Tom Brady's old at this point, but I still believe he's got, 1 or 2 good years left in him. He's not a top, I would say, 2 quarterback in this league, but he can still give you a top 5 to 8 quarterback production. I mean, how many quarterbacks are you taking over Tom Brady right now? I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson potentially, but at the same time, would you really take Lamar Jackson over Tom Brady come playoff time? So it begs the question, Tom Brady, yeah, he's old, but man, he is still up there. He can still put up numbers. He can still get it done. He's still got some juice left in the tank, and Tampa Bay just became one of the better teams in the NFC. Solid signing by them. Obviously a home run hit. I believe he should have went to the Chargers, but there you have it, folks. Tom Brady to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys like the fact that he went to the Bucs over the Chargers, or would you have preferred him to go to the Chargers? And where does Tampa Bay rank for you in terms of the NFC now? I mean, you've got a bunch of teams now. You've got the Saints, you've got the 49ers, of course, who represented the NFC last year. You've got a bunch of teams like Green Bay. And so Tampa Bay is going to be right up there in the mix. Okay, right up there. When I do my, off-season previews after, draft and free agency, everything's done. Remember, Tampa Bay has a boatload of money. Maybe they're not done yet. We'll see. The only thing they need right now that they're still missing is a running back. But let's see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe as always. Thanks for watching.